Chaos, betrayal, and high-stakes drama have always defined WWE. But nothing prepared fans for the shocking events on Raw 2025. After years apart, the moment every wrestling fan has been waiting for finally arrived. Dean Ambrose has returned. The arena erupted as the former Shield member emerged from the shadows, steel chair in hand, ready to confront chaos and restore balance. But Ambrose wasn't alone. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, appeared alongside him, and together they made their way to a beaten Seth Rollins. In a moment that sent the crowd into a frenzy, Ambrose extended his hand, and Rollins accepted. The Shield stood united once again, back to back, igniting nostalgia, emotion, and excitement. WWE history had just been rewritten before everyone's eyes. Heyman's empire, a new threat. Paul Heyman had engineered the ultimate faction, combining sheer power, aggression, and strategic cunning. Brock Lesnar brought unmatched intensity, Braun Breaker added explosive energy, and Bronson Reed contributed his unstoppable momentum. Together, they created a faction designed to dominate WWE and crush any opposition. The script emphasizes the scale of the threat. Roman Reigns in exile, Seth Rollins beaten, and no one else positioned to challenge Heyman's empire. Fans felt the tension, understanding that this was not a normal storyline, it was a total takeover. The atmosphere in the arena mirrored this peril, with every moment intensifying the sense of dread. Heyman's voice echoing, "There is no one left to save you," elevated the stakes further, making the arrival of any potential hero a moment that could redefine the balance of power. Shadows stir. The return of Dean Ambrose. Amid this tension, a spark of hope emerged from the shadows. Dean Ambrose, now performing under the name Jon Moxley, had been absent, his presence long awaited by fans. The script describes the dramatic entrance. The arena plunges into darkness, heightening suspense, before lights explode back on, revealing Ambrose on the ramp, steel chair in hand. His arrival instantly shifts the energy, signaling the potential for resistance against Heyman's dominance. Ambrose represents not just a physical threat, but a symbol of hope, resilience, and tactical intelligence. This moment humanizes him as a character who has learned from past experiences, combining wisdom with raw aggression, ready to confront overwhelming odds. His presence sets the stage for a story of redemption, unity, and the rekindling of an iconic alliance. Roman Reigns joins the battle. Dean Ambrose isn't alone. Emerging from the crowd, Roman Reigns appears, his expression one of grim determination. The combination of Ambrose's intensity and Reigns' strategic power immediately balances the scales. Fans experience a surge of excitement, recognizing that WWE's most dominant faction may rise again. This entrance is more than a reunion, it is a statement. The narrative emphasizes Reigns' transformation. Setting aside his tribal chief persona temporarily, he unites with former allies for the common goal of halting Heyman's unstoppable faction. By highlighting both wrestlers' emotional stakes, the story creates a human connection, showing that even the most powerful figures must choose unity over ego when faced with existential threats. Reigns' entrance amplifies anticipation for the confrontation and reassures fans that a comeback is underway. The march to the ring. Unity in action. As Ambrose and Reigns march toward the ring, the narrative tension peaks. The two former allies move with purpose, clearing the ring of Heyman's enforcers in a display of precise teamwork and raw power. Every movement demonstrates experience, timing, and the intensity of men who have faced countless battles yet remain undeterred. The crowd responds, erupting in cheers, witnessing the rebirth of hope in real time. This section highlights the human aspects of strategy, trust, and camaraderie. Fans feel invested not just in the outcome, but in the effort, bravery, and determination these wrestlers bring. The march becomes symbolic, a visual representation of reclaiming control, confronting overwhelming odds, and reasserting that unity can overcome even the most powerful threats. The historic reunion, the Shield stands united. The story reaches its emotional apex when Ambrose extends his hand to the fallen Seth Rollins. After a tense pause, Seth takes it, and the Shield stands united again for the first time in over a decade. This moment resonates deeply as fans witness the culmination of years of storylines, rivalries, and betrayals. The narrative emphasizes that this isn't just nostalgia, it is the evolution of seasoned veterans, battle-hardened and wiser than ever. By humanizing their reconciliation, the story conveys emotion, trust, and the realization that their greatest strength has always been their unity. The Shield's iconic stance, back to back to back, symbolizes solidarity, resilience, and the rekindling of hope in a seemingly hopeless scenario. Fans experience a collective emotional payoff that blends triumph, excitement, and nostalgia. Heyman's monsters face the consequences. With the Shield reunited, the dynamic shifts dramatically. Ambrose, Reigns, and Rollins methodically take down Heyman's faction, demonstrating strategy, skill, and the power of combined effort. Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed face resistance they didn't anticipate, highlighting the importance of teamwork over raw force alone. The narrative humanizes this moment by showing that even the most dominant individuals can be challenged when unity, focus, and experience are applied effectively. Fans witness the exhilarating reversal of fortune, reinforcing the thrill of unpredictability that makes WWE compelling. This confrontation isn't just about victory, it's about sending a message that no empire, no matter how formidable, is invincible when the right heroes rise together. A revolution, not just a reunion. The script emphasizes that the Shield's return is revolutionary. They are no longer the young, hungry faction of 2012. They are seasoned warriors who understand the stakes of every decision and action. The reunion signals a broader theme, that experience, strategy, and unity can overcome raw power and intimidation. By framing the Shield as catalysts for change, the story humanizes their journey, showing personal growth, resilience, and the capacity to forgive past betrayals for the sake of a higher purpose. This evolution engages fans on multiple levels, blending nostalgia with contemporary stakes, reminding audiences why these characters remain central to WWE storytelling. The revolution is not just physical, it is symbolic, inspiring, and emotionally charged. The battle ahead, Shield versus Heyman's Empire. The narrative closes with anticipation for the ongoing conflict. WWE fans are left eager to witness the Shield's war against Heyman's faction. The stakes are immense: unity against domination, experience against raw power, and strategy against brute force. The story emphasizes human themes of courage, resilience, and moral choice, reminding audiences that even larger-than-life characters face challenges that test loyalty and resolve. By highlighting these stakes, the script ensures viewers are emotionally invested, anticipating every twist, confrontation, and reversal in the battle. The Shield's journey is positioned as pivotal to WWE's landscape, promising action, drama, and storytelling that blend spectacle with heartfelt human emotion. Looking forward, legacy and redemption. Finally, the story frames the Shield's return as the start of a new era. Dean Ambrose's reemergence catalyzes Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to recognize their shared purpose, combining strategy, strength, and loyalty against overwhelming threats. Fans are invited to speculate on outcomes, future rivalries, and character development. This section humanizes the narrative by focusing on growth, redemption, and unity. suggesting that even in a world of betrayal and chaos, bonds forged through struggle can redefine destiny. The script closes on an inspirational note, emphasizing that WWE's drama thrives on emotional stakes, teamwork, and the ever-present possibility of history being rewritten. Fans are left ready for the next chapter, emotionally invested in a battle that promises to define the future.